That's what I call it. Because you pass there, you see them naked. Some wearing bikini, some wearing, I don't know. Even when it's cold. So how do you expect somebody to take you serious? But some has also been lucky. I know some who are married, very well married at home. They are doing well. Now from those junctions.
But if not people like that, not people like
that is the truth.
If no matter how lucky they are, your past
it will haunt you.
You will definitely see
you.
your reflection in one of your children. So what are we saying? Nemesis, you can't run away.
You can't.
It will come.
So please, because I don't know how much they earn in that thing that gives them the fulfillment as a girl child.
I will also want to turn it around now. Because they have people that encourage them. Now, if I go and strip myself naked and pose like this from 6 p.m. till dawn, and no man says hi, tomorrow I come again, no man says hi.
You pack shop now.
So what are we saying? So we have people that are encouraging them, and that is why the place is being flooded. Let's not, I don't like it when they talk about such kind of profession, they look at it from one angle, which is the women angle. The people are the opposite sex. Else there will be no such profession. Are you getting me? So I don't really want to go there. There was a time on this show too, I invited the lawyer to talk about that profession. Let's tag it. Does it even have a tag in Nigeria? Is it a crime or I don't understand? Till today, man, I don't get the answer.
It's not a crime because now it's becoming a crime. But the truth with the introduction of or domestication of the VAP law is becoming, because indecent dressing is it. But the truth again is, like you said, it's not being implemented. And then the people who are supposed to implement these things are those who patronize some of these people. So how do you do it? How do you do it? So, yes, I know that it takes two to tango. But I was talking in the light of the fact that we are advising our women to hold who are you as a woman? Who are you as a woman? I started by saying you are addressed by the way you are dressed. If I came into this studio today dressed in rags, I'm sure you won't want to showcase me. Except the show is centered on such, then you can accommodate me.
Even if I do showcase you, the viewer like, excuse me, what did she say she is? Dressed that way? I mean, they will just...
By the time you describe she's a lawyer, she's an advocate of women and children and the whatever. And they are like, Esther, what are you doing?
I don't understand.
You start losing your viewers.
It's true.
That's the truth. So you are addressed by the way you dress.
Wow, thank you so much, Ma. You have actually summarized everything. Yes, because you've already spoken about who we are as a woman. Yes, you said that question is to us to answer. Whatever you think you are is what you are. So you have the answer to that. Now, she also told us the possible effects of this domestic violence. And we saw that it's actually practical. How it will not just affect the man and the woman, it affects these children too. Yes, so don't say it's all the husband and wife fighting. Those children are watching. If they are not watching, they are listening. So two things are involved.
Yes.
Is either they pick from there or they fight back.
Some of the girls end up not getting a boyfriend, let alone
because
marriage.
Of the
I don't want my husband to beat me like my father has been beating my mother.
I mean,
she can remain that for the rest of her life.
I mean, so
some girls have seen life stories where some of those girls who came out from such home make a vow that I don't need a man in my life. And then she goes out there, promises herself she wants to be that which will not allow her need a man to be able to subject her to that. And so she works hard. Rather in turn, she wants to use her wealth to buy men.
Of course, that's
and throw you out when she desires. When she feels done with you, she throws you out and gets another
one.
Her money can get her all that.
Women in
And
power.
you look at it, what kind of society
Yeah.
are we forming?
But we can't.
We are Africans, whether we like it or not. But over time, yes, civilization is good. The only thing constant in life is change. But I will also say that the more civilization has brought us more damage than good.
Wow.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Because our customs or our norms as Africans, that which give us the pride that we are as Africans, is going down. There's that decadence. Because when you go out of the shores of this country and then you introduce yourself as a Nigerian or even an African, the way people love you, love our dressing, love everything. I've been in a church in Texas, Catholic church, and in the winter time, I was the only one who was wearing a simple Ankara dress, just a long dress, simple. The kind of cloth when I go to sit down for house for a year. I just wore it and I tied my head there. Yeah. You need to see the way I was celebrated in church. Oh, wow. While we're going for offering, everybody, male, female, white, oh, ma'am, you look good. Oh, wow. Ma'am, you look great. At the end of the mass, I became a celebrity.
You be celebrated.
Everybody wanted my picture. Yeah. Everybody wanted my this, my that, including the Reverend Father. Wow. Took a shot with me and even gave me a souvenir. Wow. Because of the way I was dressed. Wow. I became a celebrity. I was not wearing the normal thing everybody was wearing. So as Africans, we stand out. We are proud.
We are blessed.
Yes.
We are blessed.
God took time to create us. What did God not give us? Is it you go to some countries, you don't even have the kind of food you eat here to eat. But Africa, in every season, we are endowed. Let's be proud of who we are, even in our dressing, our outlook, the manner with which we talk.
All right. Thank you so much. And at this point, we are going to go on a short break. When we come back, we are going to be rounding off with the function of FIDA as regards the woman victim, how they come in, and the people that are qualified, the category of women that are qualified to call on FIDA after the short break. Please, I beg you, do not touch that dial. We'll be right back soon.
BOLDEST. This is the best TV program where talents are harnessed, youths are encouraged, and in fact, watch the program. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, okay? Watch it, you'll enjoy it.
Hello, everybody. Like you already know, this is your favorite Nollywood actor, Nonso Diobi, and I'm here to tell you to keep on watching the Boldest TV show. The king says so.
Yes, now we there, so now we go help we to motivate we for we to achieve what we want. You're watching the Boldest TV show. Don't touch the dial because you
Now, in order not to waste much of your time, we want to know the function of FIDA as regards the victims of domestic violence. Is it all women that are qualified to get your services, or we have some kind of a category of women that are qualified to get your services?
Okay, yes, basically, the tenets of FIDA is we are voice, if you look at it. Yes, voice for women and children, but it's for the indigents,
Okay.
the vulnerables. It's not to rule out that you don't have big women who are vulnerable. Everybody is vulnerable, susceptible to vulnerability. Okay. But it's the degree. So we basically fight for those, or we attend more, because FIDA is an NGO.
Yeah.
We do these things on pro bono. and then we are self-sponsored,
Okay.
basically, except for a few of our friends, family members, who, or a few corporate persons in town or around us who are passionate about what we do,
Okay.
support us once in a while. So FIDA will take care of those who really, because most times we go to court. Most of these survivors, we call them survivors, not victims.
Okay.
So we basically, because most of these people, their matters need to go to court, whether with the children who have been violated, raped, and then or the woman who is domestically violated, or even emotional and otherwise. And then you find out that because the woman is not gainfully employed, she doesn't have a source of income and all of that. How does she do that? How does she access the court? Even to go to the police to make entry. The police too are they are handicapped in the way that they don't have all the funds, according by them, to do these things. But I must applaud the Nigerian police, at least Delta State.
Okay.
I know that FIDA, they are a great partner of FIDA, because we synergize with them.
Okay.
Each time we have a commissioner of police in town, we pay him a courtesy visit and we introduce ourselves, tell him who we are and our challenges,
Okay.
and how we want the Nigerian police to support.
Okay.
And I must tell you, they've been awesome. Our petitions do not waste time with the Nigerian police. And then even sometimes we have had a few of the commissioners of police who have come into town, who have been here. They've even supported FIDA financially.
Wow.
So we are proud to say that Nigerian Police, Delta State Command, is a great supporter of FIDA Asaba, of FIDA Delta. So, and then because of the synergy, most cases of violence does not stay or is not being treated in the divisions.
Right.
There is a standing order. Wherever division it is in the state, it must be transferred to the state command, because in the state command you have a desk, gender desk. So that's where you have personnel who are trained to synergize with us and do these matters and get justice for these survivors.
Okay, sorry. Where is the state command? Because I know some of us don't know.
The state command is just on Okpanam Road here. I think before we get to your studio, just
is it the headquarters?
Yes, the police headquarters.
That is the popular.
Yes, police headquarters. Okay, that's the state command.
Yes.
So that's where the commissioner of police office is. That's where you have the state CID.
Yes.
So, and then you have a deputy commissioner of police sitting in the state CID. So that's where you have the desk of the gender desk.
Okay.
And so many other related departments that that has things to do with, or that is connected to what FIDA does.
Okay.
Now again, you talk about the hospital. Right now, we are aware that there is a SAC center in the state. Okay. SAC center is Sexual Assault Referral Center. It's an acronym.
Okay.
SARC.
Okay.
SAC is Sexual Assault Referral Center.
Okay.
So again, SAC Center came to life because of the pandemic of domestic violence and all the violences. We know that during the COVID pandemic, this thing was, it's like, it came like COVID too. And then everywhere there was so much violence in the state and all other states, which now gave rise to, before now, what we hear and have is the Governors Forum. But because of these violence issues that was became an epidemic in most states, the governors' wives thought it wise and said no, they need to start off what they now call the Governors' Wives Forum. And it was initiated by Erelu Fayemi, Mrs. Fayemi, the then governor of Ekiti State. So she is a very passionate gender advocate. She hears it, you are gone. Wow. She will fight it with her last blood. So she was able to bring together her colleagues who are the other first ladies. And then they started what they call the Nigerian Governors' Wives Forum. We do all of this, and then at the end of the year, this is what we usually submit, or we advise the First Lady with our challenges, what we have done so far, the success stories, and all of that. And then she piles up her state scorecard, and then we take to Abuja. So for every year, we have been opportune to join the First Lady to that conference where we showcase Delta and what we do. So it is in that conference, everybody stands up to talk about their state, each First Lady. And then that was where the yen is, because we also complain that, yes, we are doing this job, but most challenges we have mostly is that these survivors, a lot of these violences are there, but how many are being recorded? How many are being treated to its conclusion? Because of finance. Most of these people, a woman, for instance, or a family in Oborikoko or Bomadi or whatever, where their daughter has been raped, and then they go to the police. Police is saying, you will bring money to open file, bring money to do this, bring money to do that, and they don't have the money. They go to the hospital to run the test, which is the requirement for the police to do their investigation. They don't have money, let alone to even bring it to court and all of that. They now stay back at home. So even when another person's daughter say, I beg, no, nothing will happen, we don't get money. And that's what brings rise to the fact that the violator is ready to pay. He's even ready to negotiate. And then what is the negotiation? You find some of them paying, negotiating with the family for as low as 100,000, 200,000. And I ask, can you quantify that with the trauma the child has gone through? And some of these negotiations are not even done putting the child into custody. She never gets to get a dime from that negotiation. They spend it on their own, to her own detriment. So all of this put together, we started bringing up these challenges. And then the First Ladies looked at it and decided there should be need for where people can access free medical and free access. So every one of them was charged. Go back home, talk to your husband, see how we can do it, let the governor do something. And then we have the SAC Center, not just in Delta, other states also have.
All the, is it in FMC? Or?
No, it's in the ASH, Asaba Specialist Hospital. That's where the SAC Center is. And it started from Asaba, with Asaba. Yes, we now have in Warri. Started with Asaba as the state capital. Then we encountered the challenge of somebody coming from Warri to here. Some of them do not even have the transport, even though it's free, but they don't have the transport to bring them to where they will access the free medical. So the government went ahead again to establish the other two senatorial districts. So we have in Ughelli, we have in Warri, and then we have in Asaba. So in SAC Center, lawyers from Ministry of Justice were seconded there. Police is there, and then the hospital.
Seriously?
Yeah, so as you come in, the hospital is treating, the police is doing investigation, the lawyer is taking all the facts. So it's all encompassing.
This is great.
So it's a one-stop shop. Yeah. So everything that borders on sexual assault, that's the referral center. So you can walk in there. It's in Warri, it's in Ughelli, and it's in Asaba.
Wow. So when you encounter such thing and you run to this mentioned hospitals, you just tell them you're looking for the
SAC center. As you walk into Ash in Asaba, you will see it on the displayed departments or whatever. You see SAC center. Or walk in, ask the security, ask the nurses, anybody that is working there, they will refer you directly to the SAC center where you have these people waiting to receive you. So these are also part of the departments or agencies, government agencies that also help feeder to ease our stress. Then within us, we have what we set up that we call legal clinic. We do legal clinic. We have lawyers, litigation lawyers, or lawyers. Of course, all of us are lawyers, but we have the litigation committee. And in that litigation committee, we have heads, and the head of the litigation committee for FIDA Asaba is the present commissioner for women affairs.
Wow.
She doubles as my vice.
Wow.
So for every branch, the vice chairperson heads the litigation committee. So Honorable Dr. Princess Part2 is the litigation head. So, and then she and her team, they have their rollout timetable, or what you call it, roster. So they have everybody for Monday to Friday, and then they have clients that are being divided in that group. So for Monday to Friday, we have lawyers who are on standby to receive clients, listen to them, and then treat it. Some come, and then when we listen to you, we'll be able to find X-ray, examine, and determine whether it's just going to be a mediation thing. And then if it's just a misunderstanding between husband and wife, between couples, we just go on ADR, where we now do a mediation. If it's the wife that came to us, we invite the man, and then we hear both. They hear one side take decision. So we hear both sides, and then we sum up, and we're able to mediate. And then God has helped us. We have had to broker peace with a lot of couples, and we're happy to say we have restored peace back to their home. And afterwards, we do a follow-up. We keep doing a follow-up on them to be sure that lasting peace has come. So it is only when mediation or ADR fails, and we are certain that it's full-blown litigation, then we go on it. Yes, we also know that when you asked, does it have categories?
Yes.
And I said, yes, vulnerable people. The educated, the wealthy people are also vulnerable.
Of course.
Because even this trafficking thing we are talking, we have lawyers, we have doctors, we have bankers who have been trafficked.
Of course.
I'm also, or FIDA is also a member of the Delta State Legal Hub, where we deal on civil cases concerning returnees and illegal migrants.
Right.
Okay, so when we have the simple word, big women in the society who are being violated, or who are facing domestic violence and all of that, and they come to us. Yes, ordinarily, we won't, because our tenets borders on indigence. But that's not to say we may not be able to handle your case. But we don't, because we do not charge. We are not lawyers in FIDA that we don't charge. We don't bill you in FIDA. But if it so borders that, yes, you want us to do your matter and all of it, we'll only do the matter, but we appeal to you as somebody who God has blessed to be able to also donate, support, so that we are able to use that to also help the indigents who cannot access what you can access easily outside. So that's about it. That's
Wow.
what FIDA does.
Wow, I have heard tonight, and I know the way I'm feeling right now is exactly the way you're feeling because some of the things she exposed to us tonight, it's rather new to me, especially the sack. I was expecting her to say when you get there they treat you, you go, but the kind of how do I put it? The component or the content of that sack gives you wow peace of mind because everything you need is complete. You don't have to move from one place to other. All right, come. There's emergency. Just go. Get where they treat you now. Just go there. Tell them say sack treat you finish. Sack go say you go now to so place. I mean,
It's a one-stop shop.
It's a one-stop shop where you get everything like 4 in 1. Wow, I want to commend the governor's wife
Yes.
and also commend
His Excellency also made it possible.
Of course,
because if the governor's wife spoke and the man said no, there's nothing we can do.
Yes,
so we are appreciative
really
of the governor and his wife.
We appreciate them. And to you out there, I think you're also excited because, like I said earlier, you may not have this idea, but now you have the idea. So if you are a victim, you no longer stay at home and say, leave them, not see, person will not get money. Now you know where you can go. Just be sure that you are qualified, like you do not have any source of income, like you can't help yourself. Then you can go there and you will get that help that you need. Thank you so much, Ma, for this expose. I am so excited because I want to feel happy when others are happy. Yes, the Bible says you rejoice with those rejoicing and you mourn with those who mourn. So right now it is time to rejoice for women. We now have several opportunities where our voices can be heard and our cries. Person will clean our face, say, do, and we say thank you. Thank you so much, Ma. It has been a good one with you, and I hope this is how I always hope that the way we catch you today, we can always catch you because you have a lot. If not for time, we have actually taken your time. I want to say we are sorry for taking your time, and we're also apologizing for the future because we will take more of your time. So permit me to say, Ma, that we would always want you to be here. Why? Because the Boldest TV show is a show that pays total attention on women. If you check all the empowerment, the show is fine. It's on empowerment where we encourage skill acquisition. In fact, when you started, you spoke everything. You just spoke the boldest. I don't understand. Maybe I go Google the check after how many times you don't follow me up. You summarized what the program is all about. It's all about encouraging women especially to have skill. Because if a man out there is stealing or committing a crime, we need to feed you to take care of his babe or the wife or the children, because that's what we hear. It is the devil's work. My pikin no well, I want to take her to hospital, but like say madam they do something, as our God no get, madam we fill in the gap.
Just like Adam blamed Eve. Is the woman you gave to me.
He don't tell where this water starts. So now women. That is why the board says we need to encourage women to have skill. Even if you're educated, even if you have PhD, that is even better for you. You need a skill because by the time you go for a skill, you even do better than an illiterate who acquires the same skill because you have the creative mind now because you're exposed to a lot of things. So that person who is an illiterate that gets the same skill cannot even stand you. So skill is very important, you know. Thank you so much, Ma. And I know that your smile has said, yes, Esther, always come when you come.
And on a parting note, yes, you are a woman, because each time we are talking again today. Most times we go to do sensitization. We have started another year. We'll do a lot. We go to even markets. At the market, we speak all kinds of break it down. We do the vernacular. We do the pidgin. We do the Yoruba. We do the Igbo. We even do Hausa, so that it will enter everybody's ear. But we still here. We don't know say this kind of thing there. We don't know where on a day. We go to radio stations. We go to everywhere. We talk about it. We go on the road. We share flyers. We talk. So our feeders, we are just behind the high court, or behind the multi-door court, behind the cenotaph, the parade ground, popularly called parade ground, but it's the cenotaph. Our office is there at the MBA house. You can't miss us. Our numbers are on social media. You can call. If you have any doubts, don't wait until it's violence before you can seek counsel. You can meet us and we can counsel you, we can advise you, you can ask questions. Do not wait until it becomes violent on you or you start. A lot of women are bottling up a lot. In this era, in this economical harshness that we are now, you cannot afford to bottle up a lot of things. Speak up. Speak up. People are slumbing by the day because you keep bottling those things. High blood pressure is a silent killer. It keeps bottling, and a lot of things are happening within you until you slump. You just never can say. So for your loved ones that are there who love you, you don't need to die.
At all.
There's nobody worth dying for. That's the truth. So seek wise counsel. You are around. Don't wait until you say, it's not my child. You see a neighbor's child being violated, being molested, and all of that. Speak up. That is not your child today. Tomorrow it could be your own child. So learn to speak up. And one thing FIDA can guarantee you, if you don't want to be known, we shield your identity. All we need is tell us the story, direct us to where the perpetrator is, and we will get there. We know how we do our thing, and nobody will mention you, so that you can save lives. You can help save the society, because a lot of people are doing it. Fathers are even doing it to their children, and wives are shielding their husbands. They will tell you, I'm protecting my marriage. And I ask you, what marriage do you think you have with this kind of your own child for him? What kind of marriage are you still having? So please, be wise.
Be wise. Thank you so much, ma. And before you go, the clinic you talked about, does it happen in FIDA office or where?
Yes, at the MBA house.
Okay, at the
Yes.
MBA. You said Mondays?
Mondays to Fridays. True Fridays we are there.
Okay.
So you get there or you call.
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you. We are so grateful having you here. And thank you, viewer, for also creating time to listen to us. And we hope that tonight's information will not just go down the drain. It's going to have effect in your life. And we also know that women know who they are. So if you still do not know who you are, please, you have tonight to reflect. Go through this program, listen to it so you can actually think and know who you are. If you discover that you're less than a woman, please upgrade. And if you know that you're a woman, stick to it. And if you know that you're in between, please seek for counseling, as the door is open for you to get every answer to every question. Thank you so much. I wish you a peaceful night rest.
Thank you. Same here.
Thanks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
And a beautiful week ahead.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Boldest. This is the best TV program where talents are harnessed, youths are encouraged, and in fact, watch the program. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, okay? Watch it, you'll enjoy it.
Wow. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you, Honorable Dr. Stella Maris Mejulu. You are a role model. Like, I was just so excited. I couldn't just hide my excitement. Yes, I couldn't hide the emotions, what I was feeling inside, because today or tonight, he made my nights like, this is Christmas. This is Christmas. You know, Christmas, I guess Christmas is the highest celebration that excites us here. And I am so, so excited. I'm excited not because I didn't know or I've not heard what she told us here. But I'm excited because I got to hear new things, and that is why it's not good to take anything for granted. Even if you have heard that thing from somewhere else, it's also good for you to listen to the end. It is also good for you to listen to the end because you might get something new from what you are used to. Yes, she actually said things that we have already said on this program, but on a different way or in a different way, and added some new things that we never heard, just like the departments that the government has made available to make easy access for indigent women. God, I never knew of that. There was a time I went to FMC and I got to know about one other department that is like this one, but it's not all encompassing like the SAC. SAC is just complete. So you don't need to be stressing yourself like we just said. All you need is to go there, table your matter, and they take it up from there. So enough is enough for domestic violence. Enough is enough for women to say, I don't want to talk again. No, may not be like saying I'm my own bad past. No, enough to say, I don't have money. Oh, let me just stay. Poor man, no, they make winner. Nothing for poor man for Nigeria. Enough. There is no need to grumble. There is a place for you to run to, and you will be served very well. Thank you so much once again, Honorable Dr. Stella Maris Mejulu. I am impressed. Thank you so much. I didn't want you to go, but you had to go. I really do not want you to go, and I pray that we will have you here soon, like very, very soon. Thank you so much, ma. And moving on right now is our entertainment segment. Yes, from one incitement to the other. Let's move on our entertainment segment where we watch the production of Pigs Media titled Not the Solution. This is the trending movie series. Yes, it is trending. If I were you, I will key in. If you like telling stories, you like acting, you just want to be impactful, because I know this thing called acting is not because you want to act and earn money. It's also because you want to affect life. If you really know how to act, you can actually interpret a script. You will interpret it so well that the viewer out there will understand and have the same feeling that you feel. For example, you watch a movie and you feel like crying. Some people do shed tears. Why? It's not reality, it is acting. But the ability of that actor to display and interpret the script or the message to the extent that the viewer begins to cry, or to the extent that the viewer begins to laugh, or that the extent that the viewer begins to dialogue with the screen as if the people acting are hearing him or her, then you know you are good. And if you know I am talking about you, then please do not hesitate to dial the number on the screen, contact Pigs Media, and you will be part of this production. Yes, please join me as we go watch Not the Solution.
When you are busy reading your newspaper, you do not even notice this fine girl. Hey, nobody are here. Hey, thank God you are here. Thank God you are here. Hey,
see, you should not be thanking God I'm here. I'm just here because of what Ezimo said.
I was even about coming to your house. I've been calling and I call my friend for the past few days. No, it's not going picking up. I don't know if I'll get it. If I say something wrong, I don't know.
So they didn't tell you? She left her house? Leave their house. Only God knows why you want me to leave their house. Shameless man, idiot. Why do you want me to leave their house? Why do you want me to leave your house? I should leave your house. Leave your house for what?
Every time you be giving me leftover food. I will give you money to cook. You will not cook.
You want to come into your slave? That every minute I
carry your bag. I go back. That girl want to kill me. She want to kill me. Very lazy thing.
I told him how to say what will I do? What will I do? Help me! Someone should help! Jesus! Come on, lie down.
Go! Open your two hands. Go! Go! May the gods be with you. Go! Accept your husband.
Say why? Thank you. I will accept this destiny you bestowed upon me, and I will not utter it. I'm sorry, everyone.
Go! Go!
Welcome back to your favorite show, the Boldest TV show, not the solution. Quite interesting. And every day I keep on asking, if not the solution, then what is the solution? You will get to know this solution by the time you continue to follow up the series till the end. Just like I advised earlier, wherever you stand, please endeavor to follow it religiously till the end so you can really analyze and have something to say, because if you do not follow it to the end, you may not be able to criticize or to analyze it. Why? Because it is half-baked. So do follow us on all the social media platforms. Peace Media Productions on Facebook, Peace Media Production on YouTube. Of course, on YouTube, that is where you get the full movie, like Aside Hot and Complete. Please do not forget to follow. And as you're following, please subscribe. Subscribe to encourage them to know that, yes, people are actually interested. And also subscribe for your own good, so that as they are uploading, you'll be getting your alert or your notification that your favorite movie is being updated and is being uploaded, and the next thing is for you to watch it. Thank you very much. And here we celebrate our latest celebrant, Rayma Kennedy. Rayma celebrated her birthday, and it was superb. Congratulations to you, Rayma. Congratulations. God bless you. Bless your new age. Bless your destiny, and bless your future. I celebrate you especially, Rayma. Congratulations and happy birthday once again. And on this note, we call it a day, but we are glad to say good night. But before then, please do not hesitate to follow us on all our social media platforms, for you know that showing on TV is not the end of the program. We continue on our social media platforms where we upload on a daily basis, giving you updates of things happening around you and the trending information. So please go visit us, comment, criticize us, and most especially subscribe and share. Only you one no go dey enjoy this show. Try and share. After watching, you share to your neighbor, and visit us on our Facebook as the Boldest TV show, on our YouTube as the Boldest TV show 1, and on Instagram the Boldest show 2. And everywhere, just go to the Boldest, or you could also visit my personal social media platform. Also, you get the show there, which is Esther Dominics. Esther Wabusi Dominics on Facebook. You will see me there. Please encourage us to encourage you. And on this lighter note, and to say good night, I want to encourage you to be a woman. And how do you be a woman? You define who you are. You must know who you are, define yourself, and sit up. Be a woman. Thank you, and I love you. To you all out there, I wish you a good night and a peaceful night rest. From me, Esther Dominics, aka Esther Shine, of your favorite show, the Boldest TV show. Good night.